Hi everybody, I'm Razmik, and today you will find out when will the next episode be released and what will be waiting for us in the second part of the 72nd episode of Skibidi Toilet. What threat was G-Man talking about? And in the end, will G-Man survive the meeting of the three titans? This and much more in this video. I recommend you to watch everything until the end, because the legendary Iron Cameraman is also present in this video, and he agreed to answer my questions. This video will definitely not be boring, so make some tea and get some cookies. And about the likes, don't forget, because your likes motivate me a lot to make new videos. So let's get started. Our video should start with the fact that, first of all, Dafuk changed the preview of the first part of the 72nd series. And that's not all the changes. Dafuk also changed the description under his video. And instead of shouting, "Ah!" he wrote, "Cameramen infiltrate last remaining part of Skibidi Lab." And from here, we get the information that the Alliance has already conquered more than 90% of Skibidi territory and toilets. This has been a long time. Clearly, the Skibidi Toilets have been defeated over the last few episodes. This is where the changes end. And now the most interesting part, what will be in the second part of 72 episodes. As we remember, the first part ended with G-Man facing the three titans. He's actually in a desperate situation. After all, agree, not every toilet can survive if surrounded by three of the most powerful agents, and even TV Man Titan has said so. Here's his quote, "There's nowhere to run." Of course, G-Man knows he's in a dead end, but he didn't hesitate to respond to TV Man Titan, namely that they have no idea what the future holds. I don't know, was it a bluff, or is there really something coming? Most likely it's true, and G-Man was referring to the Astro Toilet, who are currently after him for betrayal. But TV Man doesn't care what G-Man says. He tells him, "No matter what happens, you won't live to see this moment," implying that what happened to Skibidi the scientist is about to happen to G-Man, and there are two possible plot twists. Let's start with the first option. First, the fight is inevitable, as we notice G-Man taking aim at the Titan TVA man and loading his cannons, including his core. G-Man will fight three titans alone, and in the beginning everything will be fine with him, as he has already proved to us that he is a good warrior. But then he will gradually miss the blows from the titans and eventually fall to his knees, which he doesn't have, aha. And at that moment, he will use the same technique that he used to defeat the Astro Scorpion in the second part of 72 series. Unfortunately, Cameraman the Titan doesn't know that his right hand, which is taken from this same Astro Toilet, carries danger. After all, when G-Man was fighting Astro Scorpion, Cameraman Titan was in the way of G-Man, so he doesn't know about this new ability of G-Man. Cameraman Titan will unfortunately be infected. What follows is the most epic fight ever. After all, we should not forget that Dafuk Boom said that episode 73 is one of the best. Well, the sequel, that is episode 74, will be on the same level. Next, G-Man will fight TV Man Titan, and Cameraman will unfortunately fight Speakerman Titan. The battles will be exactly in these pairings, because all this time, TV Man Titan was looking for an excuse to face TV Man a second time after his loss. In episode 47, when TV Man Titan first met G-Man, he was defeated, even though G-Man was losing that battle. But how did G-Man win? Because G-Man had a plan, and he stuck to it. The thing is, if we look from episode 45, we can see a very interesting detail. Throughout episodes 45 through 46, the infected Speakerman lured TV-Man the Titan after him, and eventually they reached the place where G-Man and his subordinates were waiting for them. Back to episode 73, the battle between the Titans and G-Man. After this crushing battle, everyone will of course be in a wounded state. Still, G-Man will manage to escape with or without the Titan infected with Cameraman, since this infestation doesn't work the way it did with the parasites as it did in episode 30 and in episode 32. In this episode, we were able to understand how it works. It's more about controlling someone rather than some kind of infestation, because when G-Man took control of this Astro Toilet, we could clearly see that the mind of this toilet was not taken over, as the Astro Toilet was resisting and trying to escape. So I believe that G-Man can escape without Titan's Cameraman. Well, and most likely Cameraman will look like what the Astro Scorpion looked like after being freed from control. And that was my first storyline. Now let's talk about the second theory. It's probably going to be like this, but except for the ending, because at the end, when they're finishing off the G-Man, at the last moment, a huge army of Astro Toilets will surround everyone, and that's what Dafuk said when he was answering questions from YouTubers. As you may recall, he was asked, how many Astro Toilets are there? He said there were quite a few, and so in episode 73, Dafuk can show us just how many Astro Toilets there are, and when the Titans and the gym are surrounded, then the battle between the Titans and the Astro Toilets will begin. While they are fighting at this point, G-Man will run away, as he knows how to do during fights. And after a while, the Titans will also retreat because the Astro Toilets are much stronger than them. I told you at the beginning that there are only 2 theories, but there's actually another one. Listen to this theory. G-Man said his line, and TV Man the Titan gave him his answer. G-Man loads his guns. He's just been blown to smithereens. Okay, it's a joke. G-Man won't be leaving the show so soon, as he's the commander of the Skibidi Toilets. But 100%, his fate will be the same as his teacher, the Skibidi scientist. Well, here we are at the point where I ask questions to the Iron Agent. I came up with the questions on the fly, and if you like this format, I can make a separate video where I will ask questions to YouTubers or even Dafuk Boom. But for now, you can write your questions in the comments. And here is the first question I asked Iron Agent. Bro, do you think G-Man will survive the second part of the 73rd episode?
Hello to all Razmeek subscribers. Iron Cameraman here. I'm really glad you asked me this question. I think in the second part of 73 series, G-Man will definitely survive, but about 74 series I'm not sure, but I think at least he will even there and will not die. However, the change will definitely be after the 74th episode. This is confirmed by many details and hints from Dafuk Boom himself, since he said that you have no idea what's coming. That means that whatever it is, something will save him. Many assume it will be the Astro Juggernaut again, but as shown, Dafuk tries to make things not too obvious. That's why G-Man's survivability will be conditioned by something new, something we've never seen before in the series.
Okay, Iron Cameraman. What's your favorite character in Skibidi Toilet?
Well, it's all clear here, folks. Up until episode 73, I didn't have a particular preference. But as you can imagine, at this point, I've developed some feelings for the camera woman. And soon, I will tell you a secret you will see one day of my life on my channel. It will be a secret video from me in honor of 500,000 subscribers. You are always welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also to Razmeek's channel. And don't forget to like.
Thank you so much for answering our questions. Well, it's time to talk about when we should expect the second part of the 72nd episode of Skibidi Toilet. And strangely enough, 4 days after the publication of the first part, we already have information about the second part of the 73 episode. One of the official YouTubers asked Dafuk about it, and he said that there might be a new episode coming out at the end of this month, but he also said that it's not certain. So from here, we can conclude that the new episode will either be at the end of this month or early next month. Thanks to each of you that watch my videos and put likes, it motivates me a lot to create videos for you. I would be very happy if you would check out my other analysis of the Skibidi universe. I also recommend you to watch the video about the top 5 biggest toilets. With you was Razmeek. Bye.